Welcome to another edition of the Nightly Nuge. And it's not just any other edition, Mr. Nugent. This is the 1 year anniversary of the Nightly Nuge. Congratulations.
Anniversaries are very important. I just celebrated my 74th anniversary of the American dream with both middle fingers on fire. 74 years clean and sober, a force to reckon with. God loves me. He's keeping me energized. I'm celebrating my 34th wedding anniversary with the Queen of the Forest, Little Miss Dangerous, Shemaine Deadly Nugent, on the 21st, but congratulations to you, Keith, and Tim, and Josh, and everybody who has celebrated this truth, logic, and common sense orgy called the Nightly Nuge, because I am not afraid. I'm not afraid to speak my mind and speak truth, logic, and common sense, and I don't even have an opinion till I do research so I know what I'm talking about, and I feel the love and support out there. So a happy anniversary to everybody who was celebrated, promoted, shared, and implemented what the Nightly Nuge stands for. Because it's not just a tag. It's not just a Nightly Nuge program. I really am like this every day. I am the Nightly Daily Nuge. I am an activist. I'm a participant in this experiment in self-government. And there's not a politician on planet Earth that doesn't know what I stand for and what I demand, and that I will never, ever compromise. So happy anniversary, truth, logic, and common sense, blood brothers out there on the Nightly Nuge.
Well, I'm actually going to have my 63rd birthday anniversary tomorrow. Think about that.
Happy birthday, my blood brother.
Well, let's talk about numbers. So right now, through all of the social media platforms, the Nightly Nuge is reaching nearly 1 million people per month across Facebook, TikTok, all the different platforms. So that's obviously a testament to your popularity, Ted. So congratulations. But it brings me to this thought, okay? Social media, big tech, it is so valuable. It is so important because that is the current public square. This is how people are able to exchange ideas. They're able to exchange scientific controversies, if you will, whatever it might be. So big tech is doing some really good things, allowing some things to get out. But what we saw recently with these Twitter reveals is that big tech is also sabotaging America on a lot of fronts. And what broke my heart, Ted, with the Twitter reveals was that our government, the FBI and the CIA, actually colluded with big tech to thwart our First Amendment rights. So as powerful as big tech is and how it's helped us with the reach of your message, boy, there's some pretty damaging things behind the curtain there too. So mixed bag here. What's your current take on the state of big tech in America?
Well, it can be simply expressed by the Ted Nugent Facebook saga. I had upwards of 30 million Facebookers during the campaign in 2016 for the great Donald Trump. And once they got wind of how I was standing up absolutely for God, family, country, Constitution, Bill of Rights, 10 Commandments, Golden Rule, Declaration of Independence, that man in the arena, work ethic, law and order, conservation, hunting, fishing, trapping, Second Amendment absolutism, First Amendment absolutism, then they started the censorship orgy against Ted Nugent, truth, logic, and common sense, and undeniable evidence to support it. Well, when anybody goes on my Facebook now, I will do a simple statement about a fundraiser where we gave away a hunt on Sunrise Acres to raise money for a sick child. And they will censor it. And if anybody tries to get on my Facebook, it'll say that I have broken the communities. I violated the community standards of Facebook, which, by the way, truth, logic, and common sense is the violation of big tech standards. There's some kind of standard that is. So they warn people, you will get misinformation at Ted Nugent's Facebook. Do you still want to go on? And of course, people with a brain and a heart and a soul and that beautiful middle finger on fire, they put, you're damn right I want to go on Ted Nugent's Facebook. So the censorship is as anti-American as anything I can remember. And I can remember the lies of the Warren Report. I remember Ruby Ridge. I remember the Branch Davidian horror stories. I remember when the government injected blacks with a syphilis virus, or whatever that scientific term would be. So we need to be more and more demanding of unlimited First Amendment rights, because if someone says something totally against what I believe in, I want everybody to hear it. because I have total confidence, you may have noticed this about me, that when the dust settles and the truth and the evidence comes out, that I will be proven right, and my haters every time will be proven wrong. So I would never shut up my haters. Let them talk, because it will come back and bite them in the ass. And of course, my haters have a toxic ass. So we're talking about terrible disease breakout. My point being is that we must never, ever back down, bend over, or give up or give in. And big tech, that's what they're trying to make us do. So don't back down, my friends. Come to my Facebook. I have a Ted Nugent Real America Voice Spirit Campfire. I don't know how you get there, but find it, because it's a full hour every Friday night at 10 o'clock Eastern time. And it runs all week. Ted Nugent, Real America's Voice, Spirit Campfire. Just like the Nightly Nuge, it is undeniable truth, logic, and common sense. And the leftists and big tech and Disney and the drag queen perverts, they hate me. That's perfect. God must love me even more, because I'm causing the devil much pain and suffering. So the Nightly Nuge is doing God's work. So I salute you, Keith, because we get through the censorship. And that's because we don't give up. So there's hope.
Awesome. Well, again, I'd remind our listeners, Ted and I are putting together a kind of a combination package between the Nightly Nuge and Hunter Nation. So keep going to hunternation.org, because you're going to see an opportunity out there you're not going to want to miss. It's going to include something behind the scenes with us. And it's an incredible idea we're working on. hunternation.org. Ted, see you tomorrow. I'll be 1 year older. So, maybe you can have some birthday ideas for me. See you tomorrow night.
I will have some birthday ideas. This is the battle cry in America. When they tell you to do something stupid, refuse to do it. I will not comply. That's the battle cry of the Nightly Nuge and all great Americans.